It's funny, I did that by accident. I was trying to change stuff and I accidentally went live. But that's all right. This is the algorithm is trash. I'm going to turn off my camera just to give myself a little bit of a more buffer, but get yourselves ready. If you're not watching this live, you'll be able to fast. All right, we're back. This is the bonus show titled "The Algorithm is Trash." And rhythm is spelled wrong on purpose in case it turns into a music show. Pip left, but we got Yang Miller still here. And Jared will be by pretty soon. If anybody else wants to hang out, let us know. Send us a message. I'll make the link available to people who are watching if you send me a message. Anyway, Yang, what are you listening to, music wise or not?
One of my favorite artists who hasn't dropped anything in maybe 7 years
Mm-hmm.
is putting out an EP or I guess an LP in the new year, but they dropped 2 new tracks
Who's this?
on it. It's this guy Dax Riggs. Have
Mm-hmm.
you heard of him?
No.
Have you ever heard of Dead Boy and the Elephant Men?
No.
Okay. It's have you ever heard of Acid Bath?
No.
Yeah.
Who are these guys? Where do they play?
It's kind of like Louisiana swamp metal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But this guy Dax Riggs, yeah, he I saw him play back in New York when I was staying in New York. And well, maybe 10, it might be more than 7 years for sure. 17
Mhm.
years, maybe.
Oh,
17 years? Can that be right?
it could be.
I don't know. Anyway, this guy Dax Riggs. Are we allowed to play music? We probably can't get away with it, right?
I don't know if we can, but we can definitely. You know what we could do is you can send me a link and I can listen to it on headphones, or you can listen to it on headphones and then describe it, or you can just talk about it.
It's good. It's dark, it's heavy, it's bluesy.
Mm-hmm.
It's everything I want. So I've been listening to that. I don't listen to a lot of new music. Like on my way down from Columbus today, I was like, play Ghostface Killer.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna look for my headphones, and maybe I will listen to stuff that you're talking about. But keep going.
I was like, play Ghostface Killer, and of course I got to the number. What do you think the number one Wu-Tang Clan song is?
I don't know. I don't know where my headphones are. Killer Bees.
No,
What is it?
Triumph.
Oh,
You know Triumph, right?
I mean,
But Killer Bees is not his.
I'm not off the top of my head. I also don't know the names of songs.
You're not a huge Wu-Tang head, I don't think.
Not huge.
Killer Bees.
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, of course it was wrong. You knew the answer.
Yeah, Triumph. Yeah, it's great. But it was on the second full length Wu Tang album
Oh,
after ODB had passed. But he introduces a song. He says, you thought you weren't gonna see me on this shit? I'm the Osiris.
Wow.
Yeah.
How did that sound clip come about?
I know, right?
That's like scary prophetic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't Osiris the god of death?
Let's look it up.
All right.
Share screen.
All right. Hey, we should know it by now. Jared will be back, I think. And then again, if anybody is watching, this is The Algorithm is Trash. This is the bonus show that I thought would be the one people are most excited about, but we don't have a lot of this is yet to find its audience, this specific show.
Mm-hmm.
Which is fine.
I mean, how do we break through?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, yeah. All right. What do you? Is Johnny gonna join us, or we don't know yet?
Screen share. I don't know. I sent him the link.
All right. Jared is in the green room, but he's not by his camera, so he'll return at some point.
I love that Jared boy. You got a homie there.
That's true.
That's a good guy. That's a fun guy to hang out with.
Last birthday, we talked about going to Medieval Times. We never made it happen, so it might happen again.
I love it.
Yeah.
That's adventures.
Medieval Times is, speaking of lazy soup, if we can go back to recipes.
Let's go. I mean, we just get somebody to edit them all together.
Right. But the food at Medieval Times is legit good.
Is it mostly, I'm imagining meat and a turkey leg.
It's a turkey leg and then tomato soup and a salad and I think bread or cornbread, and then potatoes.
Iceberg lettuce?
I don't remember. The salad wasn't the standout there, which sometimes you go to a steakhouse and it's like the steak wasn't that great. The sides and the salad were really good. At Medieval Times, the entree, the meat is the star of the dish.
Right.
And the potatoes and the tomato soup.
Do they have people with Polaroid cameras getting a picture of you taking a bite out of a leg?
No, but a few years ago went by myself and I treated myself for my birthday. And I went by myself.
I love it, Sean.
It was fun. It was awesome. They said my name over because there was a bunch of people selling birthdays, and they said they were announcing a bunch of birthdays, and they said, and Sir Sean is here celebrating a birthday, and nobody cheered. Every group was just cheering for themselves, which is valid, which is fine. But Jared is back. Let's give it up for Jared Wilder, everybody.
Hey, gentlemen. Okay, so I was quickly just calling a good friend for his birthday.
Nice.
But so
bring him on.
I bring him on.
Yeah. So send him the join link. But go ahead. What do you got?
So, Sean, have I ever told you this? Yeah, you'll appreciate this. I had my bar mitzvah at Medieval Times.
You shared, yes. It ended there, right?
Boy, did it end there, Sean. It ended there, and I'm trying to get back. I'm to use that this time travel meeting and figure out how I can get back there and then big myself, Tom Hanks style, all the way back. Also, can I just say, I heard a little bit about I missed a Wu-Tang conversation.
Sure.
I feel terrible about that.
Let's restart it.
Can I So can I tell you my craziest Wu-Tang story?
Yes.
So I went to the and as you might know, a more famous show at the Manhattan Center, the Hammerstein Ballroom.
And
I was there, and this is, I don't know, the 90s.
Yeah.
And Me and my friend John are there, and we're waiting for about 3 hours, and no one comes on out. And we're just like, all right, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? They finally come on out. This is the show where ODB comes out in the middle, I think, of either Protect Your Neck or Cream, comes out, takes the mic, goes, the cops are after me. I gotta get out of here. Drops the mic and runs, and the cops legitimately run across stage.
Wow.
And ODB gets arrested later that night.
Was this shot in black and white?
In my mind, it was not just my hair.
Were people cheering?
It was insane.
I mean, not when he got arrested, of course, but like when the cops ran out, were people like?
Did the cops run across the stage?
Like, he came out because he came out and said this and then ran, and it's like that basically like he wound up getting arrested later that night.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was not as insane as my bar mitzvah in medieval times.
Yeah.
But still, it was something else. One night I got freaked on.
I feel like the audience would have thought he got away just because to announce it and then run, you would think like
that's how badass ODB was.
Yeah, but you would also think that people might like cover his tracks, or you know what I mean, like
run from the cops.
Right.
That was a time when it was actually that was the gangster rap era when you actually wanted to get arrested P. Diddy style, because that meant you were actually hardcore, not a pedophile.
I don't know if P. Diddy style.
I mean,
I don't think anybody wants the P. Diddy style. Nobody.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's a different era. It's a different understanding of the hip hop rap game.
Yeah.
But I did play.
I wasn't making that much money back then. I mean, now, you know.
I mean, now.
Cowboys news. We just need news.
Here's news.
Any kind of distractions we can get.
Here's the thing, though. That's what happens when the algorithm is trash.
Well, all right. Here's what I'll say about that. I have 2 comments. The algorithm is trash because I think people will do things and record and put out content that they think appeals to the algorithm, and it's not their true what they really want to put out there. You know what I mean?
What? Are you saying this happens in America?
Yeah.
In this America?
In this America, United States of?
Our America?
Our America? Trump's America or Biden's America?
Well, I mean, it's been going on for a while, I think.
It's been going on since the beginning of the Tom Hanks movie.
Since social media was invented. So that's what I want to say about that. And then 2, somewhat related, do you think Trump will try to pardon P. Diddy?
Yes.
No. He can't. Because liberals and P. Diddy are like one, and the conservative chatbots, they're like, what's up, Diddy? Like, all the conservatives are calling any kind of liberal comment Diddy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, really? Again, can you expand that a little bit more? Because I didn't think about that.
It's kind of like saying that anything that's liberal is Diddy.
Really?
In this weird way, there's like this weird thing. I've seen it come up. I don't spend a lot of time on there, but I see it as a recurring thing. I think Diddy, calling people Diddy is like calling them like.
How are they spelling it? Diddy?
Dittie.
Oh.
Hashtag.
Like that.
No, Diddy, yeah, just Diddy.
Oh.
What's up, Diddy?
Did you
or calling Tim Walz Diddy?
Wow, that's weird.
You didn't hear about that? You didn't see that? Like comments on okay, Diddy.
I don't remember.
No, honestly, I would have called Tim Walz maybe Mace, but like I wouldn't have called him P. Diddy.
Is it because he used to be a teacher and he worked with kids? Is that the connection?
It's kind of like any kind of thing. They'll get you. Oh God, I have a home invader, guys.
Bring him
out. Should I stand my ground? Should I stand my ground or should I sit?
Bring it up. Bring him on.
Oh God! I don't know. I'm scared. I'm
Oh,
scared.
no.
I'm scared. I don't know what to do.
is it Johnny?
What should I do? I'm frozen. I'm frozen stiff. I don't know what to do. Oh, they're presenting me with cookies.
Wow. That's
Ooh,
honestly, that's my kind of home invader.
that
Oh,
looks. Wow.
cookies and pie, and this looks like some kind of a German treat that's
Is
hard
that
to eat.
is that musical genius Johnny? Johnny, is it?
That was a very sweet way to say thank you.
Yeah. If a home invader wants to come on and talk about algorithms, music, he's allowed to, mask or not. It's up to him.
Yeah. Cookies or not.
Yeah.
The agrolites?
Yeah.
Oh shit! We got a voice. Record. We gotta
Uh-oh.
clip this out so I find out who my assaulter is.
Yeah. Merry
Bring me
Christmas.
these delicious cookies. Ooh, look at this, guys.
All right, we'll let him settle himself, and then what do you
I
got?
got a Buckeye.
Oh, chocolate.
Yeah, mushed Buckeye. Look at that.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's the Ohio State nut.
Yes,
Yeah.
but in this form, it's a dessert.
It's a
Right?
it's a sweet treat.
Yeah.
Just
Peanut
like
butter
you,
chocolate.
Yang. Just like you.
I'm gonna throw the QR code link back up.
Yeah, I think it's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm still really impressed you know how to do that because once
Oops.
again, I Snapchatted myself into the Champagne Supernova.
Yeah. Speaking of, hey, Oasis is gonna go on tour. That's music related.
Yeah.
This is
Sean,
a
could you put me in the
music and technology show.
This is
What
a
do you
technology show.
Yes. What do you got to say?
I would absolutely love to see that show.
Oasis.
I absolutely okay. So the idea, if I could bottle nostalgia and sell it on Amazon or on Etsy, I would. It's a rare period. I was actually talking. With Catherine McNair the other night. We were actually talking about Oasis and the idea of like, there's this connection of certain bands with certain times that you really can talk about. Like, there's the Oasises, the Nirvanas,
Yeah.
the Beatles. You know what I mean? Whatever. Obviously, the three of them are not exactly there, but whatever it is. The connection that they still have years later, I haven't seen outside of anyone in a sort of left turn analogy, CM Punk in terms of wrestling.
Okay.
Somebody
I'll allow it, of course. Yeah.
Right? Who has this appeal from when they were at their height. And because what happens is when you come on up and you are inspired by an artist, a person, a thing, whatever it might be, there's always that special place in your heart. I think Oasis has the special place in so many people from a certain generation who actually would rock the hell out of that tour. My only worry is that I would want to see it at the beginning because I don't think it's going to make it to the end.
That's a good point. Where are they starting? England?
I guess I need to get that tube that they were talking about earlier. You want to hit the tube, man? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It seemed like I was asking you to go to a pool with me, which is just it's not the right time to hit a pool.
No.
It's winter, and we know that.
Yeah. Come this summer, definitely. But
this summer let's go tubing.
Yeah. Although, a lazy river ride is like one of my, like, that with a beer is peak summer.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah.
It's nice to really be able to just relax. And there's something about a beer and a lazy river that makes me feel like Baloo. You know what I mean? I just sit back and enjoy my life.
Real quick though, if Valerie were here, she would say that we don't have to wait for the summer to get in a pool because she's going to be doing the polar bear Coney Island plunge.
Oh yeah, she's more
for the
bad
third
than I
for
am.
the third year in a row.
Yeah, because she like Wu-Tang is gangster.
Yeah.
She don't mess around.
It so anyway, back to music
Yeah.
back to Oasis.
What's your
It would be fun to see that show live, although I don't think I'm that familiar. I might only recognize like 3 or 4 Oasis songs, which you don't need to know the band intimately to see them. I've seen plenty of shows where I had loose to no connection to the band.
Yeah, totally.
And like I'm not a huge Nine Inch Nails fan.
Yeah, totally. But
Not
Trent
huge.
Reznor's like a pretty good artist, so I understand what you
Yeah.
mean about that.
But familiar. Like I definitely recognize. Like I can pick out I know the difference between Nine Inch Nails and Tool, but I saw Nine Inch Nails at Jones Beach, and I was like, holy shit, this was a great live show. Like they were incredible.
That's also, you know what? So it's a really interesting point you just made too, because the venue itself plays in so much to like the experience, and Jones Beach is just can be epic, and like you understand what's going on. So it's funny when we were talking about the Spotify earlier. I was like, okay, I thought we were talking about our Spotify end of the year playlist.
Oh, sure.
And so I was like, oh, and I was just curious. I don't do Spotify, but I do have Apple Music. And I looked at mine, and my top 2 were Bon Jovi and Foo Fighters. And the funny part is, those are the 2 concerts I've been to the most. And
Oh,
I've been to
stadium rock.
stadium rock in a way that the first Bon Jovi concert I saw was with my
Yes.
sister and who became her husband, my brother, at the old Giant Stadium. And it's one of the greatest rock shows I've ever seen. And then they came out for another 45 minutes of encore. And
That's insane. That's a second
incredible.
show. They opened for themselves.
They basically opened. So I've seen them now at MSG. I've seen them in New York at 3 different venues. In LA, I've now seen, and then seeing. I saw the Dave Grohl broken leg show.
Yeah.
Where at City Field he was rolling himself out with one leg, and it was the definition of what I think, like, you're a rock star, man. Like, you just decided, hell yeah, I'm gonna do this. And everyone was on their feet in a way that, like, that group collective experience sort of situation. You know what I mean?
Yes. Jared, I have some interesting news. We have a new guest who's going to come in. All right. Who's this?
Hey! How's it going?
Good. Where did you get all those desserts for Yang?
Oh, I got a lot of desserts. People
Yeah,
give them to me. I make some. I've been baking for the last 2 weeks.
Nice.
Merry
Merry holidays.
In a different way.
What's that?
I said me too. I've been baking the last 2 weeks, but
for the last 2 weeks.
He's I think he's talking about
marijuana.
Yeah.
Oh, you've been baking for maybe longer than 2 weeks.
Yeah. All right. What can you tell us? What do you want to share? What's new?
So my first concert was
Yes.
Bon Jovi, Slippery When Wet tour.
Wow.
First concert, front row on the side of the stage.
What venue? Buckeye?
It was at the Pittsburgh Stadium.
Oh.
It was one of 2 times they opened up the roof.
Oh, dude, oh my god!
And we knew the tour manager, and we had backstage passes.
What?
And at the end of the show, we sat there and waited, and they went through and shuffled us out.
Oh, you got close.
And they left a bunch of older women there.
Ah,
dude, can I just say?
And so, like, really quick, years later, maybe 10 years ago, no, let's say 15 years ago, I was a stagehand for Bon Jovi and I was backstage, like, just moving shit around.
Right.
And I swear I was seeing the same girls that were there, but it was like
Years later.
30 years later.
Wow.
And yeah, they're, kind of wearing the same things, looking a little similar.
Yeah.
But like looking at them being like, there's probably one or two here backstage that are the same.
Right.
Bon Jovi, guest list backstage.
Just ships passing through the night.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, Cinderella opened, and Cinderella was amazing.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
And they beat the shit out of Bon Jovi.
I was just
first
so unnecessary right now.
I was like, if this is this good, Bon Jovi's going to be amazing.
Is that what?
Bon Jovi was kind of fun. Cinderella was scary.
Wow. Did that night help push you into a musical direction?
Yeah, I think I was there was something scary and raunchy about Cinderella that was intriguing. Something I wanted to run from and run to.
It's like going to medieval times.
Yeah, I want to go back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Wow! Everybody here's ate that turkey leg except old Yang.
Yeah, you haven't eaten the turkey leg?
Yang's over here eating tuna and macaroni and cheese.
They got
I want that turkey leg.
delicious pictures of Coke. You get a roll.
There's got to be a sort of like a minor league version of Medieval Times near you guys.
We should make one.
Yeah.
I think we just did.
You know how they have like that new minor league ball team, Savannah Bananas kind of.
Yes.
We should do like a dinner in a ball game fucking theater.
Yeah.
Like with sports?
With sports. No, are you familiar with this new like minor league ball?
I've heard of them. They're all gimmicks and goofballs and
it's all
like
gimmicks
hijinks.
and goofballs and getting kind of WWF-ish.
Yeah.
So
sign me up.
Yeah.
And
Sports yay, but WWF yay, right?
I think they even went on tour to other, like I think they played games in some major league stadiums or something like that.
Yeah. There's another team coming to Dayton. I'm thinking about going. And seeing some choreography.
Some fake baseball.
Kind of like Harlem Globetrotters kind of shit going on.
Yeah, good call. It's totally Harlem Globetrotters. It's a really good analogy.
If I could eat a turkey leg and see that game.
Is it a real game or is it fake baseball?
I think it's merging.
I see. Yang, do you want a chair?
I love how Sean's offering that. Like
he's got one.
Yeah.
You guys. Finally, you guys are the Savannah.
This is the first smile you guys seen me make. I'm finally happy today.
Yeah, finally.
He's Sam Horror right now.
I'm in my happy place.
Well, good things take time, so it's what's
I think those cookies really made you randy.
What's next on the agenda for you guys and for all the above?
Christmas presents? Who's got their Christmas presents all taken care of?
Who's done shopping?
Who's done all their shopping?
I need to do some more shopping. It's true.
Me as well.
Who's on the list? How many people are you buying for?
I feel like that's too much information. Even I'm like 4 or 5. 4 or 5 more things. But also, people might be getting late presents this year. And speaking of late presents, a good possible late present is a copy of Time Machine Blueprints. That's a good thing to give somebody late. It's just an idea.
Because it's a time situation.
Yeah.
It's all about timing.
It's a timely gift.
Yes. What are your thoughts?
Can I order the second edition?
Not yet, but it will be available eventually.
It might be the second edition by the time you get it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like Sean
like,
sends it, and then by the time you get it, it's all filled out, and you're like, "Holy shit!"
Could be.
Can I put the delivery date in the past?
You can, but you'll still get it later.
All right.
Yeah, you can try.
It's a weird UPS situation.
Right.
Yeah, it's kind of there. It's hard to find good drivers these days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, there's not everybody's Dom Toretto anymore. It's all about family.
What Fast and Furious movie has your favorite soundtrack? Since this is a music show. Wow, what's that? Cookies?
So this right here from one of my best friends, Nicole Pandolfo, got me this, and I just came this weekend, and it was from Classy as Hell Bloomingdale's, and it was like,
what is it?
It's cookies and one, and then like decadent chocolates. I'm trying to open it up.
Mm-hmm.
Clip that out.
Oh yeah, we're clipping this out as opposed to the live sex show you just did.
No, we're gonna clip that out as a highlight.
Oh yeah. Wow.
It's like so classy. She always does like the nicest, sweetest things ever. It's one of my best friends.
Are you having any of that now, or no? That's
no, honestly, I can't. I'm gonna wait for Hanukkah. I'm waiting for. I'm gonna get crazy because it's gonna be so probably it's Knicks. It's all basketball all day, and then all football all day. And I'm like, I'm just gonna order Chinese food and then rock that shit out. And then one of my best friends is coming in 2 days later.
Excellent. All right. What's are you settled?
John, honestly, that was the coolest story. I almost couldn't even respond to that because I was just so impressed. That's probably why I was like, damn, that's
yeah. I sold the autographs in the last 3 years.
Yeah.
And then what happened?
Yeah, I'm still a Cinderella fan.
Oh, okay.
And their tour manager went on to work for Madonna. And then he's still with Dave Matthews Band. Athens, Ohio's Bill Greer.
Is what?
He's still working for, he works for David Matthews Bowie now.
Told you guys.
If you've heard of David Matthews Bowie.
Yeah. You know what? Earlier, Yang said he was going to bring a celebrity to the show, and he almost delivered.
I didn't say it. This is, I mean, where's the, how much more time do we have in this show? 28 minutes?
28 minutes or less. Or less.
Yeah. David Matthews Bowie.
Mm-hmm.
David Bowie Matthews.
Let's try to get him.
Yeah. I mean, if you can, let's get him. If not, let's do less.
Right.
All right.
Let's talk about punk music. What are your thoughts? Thumbs up or thumbs down?
Band X.
I don't like X.
No.
The band X, I love X.
Not an X fan.
Love X.
Like Wild Thing?
I want to like X.
I saw X 2 summers ago, and they were not great live.
Yeah. I mean,
but
it's only 3 decades past their prime.
Honestly,
yeah, but so am I, Yang, after my bar mitzvah time. So
4 decades.
Honestly, seeing X live a year ago, it's a situation where I think it would have been better if they had played or like newer material. Like, hey, we're not playing our old stuff. We're X. We're gonna play our new stuff. Fuck you. We're a punk band. Like, we already played our old stuff.
It sounds like. Are you a recent X fan, Sean?
No, I saw them. I think I did see them like close to 20 years ago, and they were great. But I also
follow the Twitter.
I also don't love them. Like,
yeah. I hung out with some folks in Arizona, and they saw them recently, and they loved it.
Oh,
but
I'm sorry for that.
I wasn't the right.
I'm here to console him. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You were about to say, but they're.
I got my homie.
Yeah.
I got my whole. I mean, he's going through. It's the holidays. We're all going through.
And they
stuff.
love this show.
Yo, we're all going through stuff. We're all going through stuff.
They loved
We're
it.
all going through stuff.
They
I
love
know,
the
man.
old
We're here
shit.
together, bro.
They didn't say play the new album.
Yeah.
They didn't say that. That's about right.
Yang, be careful of your paintings.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was our punk rock segment. What should we move to
That
now?
was definitely as punk rock as you could get right there.
Yeah, yeah. What genre of music should we talk about now? Or we can go into technology.
I got one.
What is it?
Trip hop.
What is that?
Take it away.
Portishead.
Love them.
Massive Attack.
Great.
Tricky.
Excellent.
Not Morchiba.
I'm not familiar.
Not Morchiba.
Not more.
Yeah, yeah.
Morchiba, not trip hop.
How about
Crystal Method, not trip hop.
okay.
How about crystal meth?
Trip hop.
Pass.
Pass, yeah.
Lifeline.
How about
I'll take the physical challenge.
Physical challenge.
how about Chibomato?
Oh, I don't even know what to call that.
Mm.
It's like
All right,
girlfriend-
probably then
girlfriend's
not
band.
trip then not trip hop. If probably not trip hop. But
Not trip hop.
what can we say about Portishead and Massive Attack and Tricky?
Well, it was. I think it was. It's a weird. Sometimes there's genres that are bigger than the genre actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just mentioned like 3 bands:
Right.
Portishead, Massive Attack, Tricky. Was there other bands I've never heard of that never got record deals that were doing great stuff? Of course.
Yeah.
But above water, probably every music magazine had an article about trip hop.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like,
Damn,
I think it quickly kind of got absorbed into some bad soundtrack.
well, I gotta say that Johnny, you came prepared for this show. You you did some homework. Yeah.
Yeah. What trip hop? What's your take? What's your take? Were you? I mean, I was feeling it. I was like in the '90s. I was like, I want to live in a hut. I had a little gorg bong. Yeah, I'm into trip hop.
My introduction was Portishead, and I feel like it. I feel like it made me think, oh, we're all going to be hackers in the future. Like that's going to be our that's our destination.
A lot. I worked at a record store when the Portis album came out.
Mhm.
Portis record head.
Portis record head.
Is it Portishead or Portishead?
Portishead.
I think Portis Recordhead is what the Portishead fans are called.
Yeah, Portis record. Being a
Portis record heads.
Yeah.
I was working at a record shop, and a lot of old men returned the album, and they're like, "I need to return this. It sounds like a scratchy old record at points."
Oh wow.
And I told them that the samples were recorded on vinyl and then purposely distressed and then sampled, and they were like, "Why the fuck would somebody do that?" And I returned this record because they had read about it.
Wow.
You know, and like emerging jazz and like the back page of Jazz Listeners Weekly, you know.
Mhm.
But I'll check this out.
It's a great publication, by the way.
Oh, it's great.
Great, love it.
That thing they did on Chuck Magdalene was amazing.
But the crossword is unfair. It's unfair.
How so?
It's unfair.
It's unfair. The crossword that they put out
Why
bi-weekly,
would you do that? Why would you put out a crossword that is that unfair? Yeah,
it's just unfair.
There's so many jazz words.
It's aggravating.
It's more than aggravating. It is intoxicatingly aggravating.
Can you say for sure how a
taking
jazz
over.
word should be spelled?
No, you can't. You know why? Because there's a lot of Z's and a lot of other consonants in there that I might not have already bought that vowel.
Well, give me an example.
Skloot. Skibbity boop bop. Scatting. Just scatting alone.
Oh, scat scrabble?
Exactly.
Well,
Okay.
Dad,
You understand what we're talking about now, Sean? Like it's like next level scat.
Can I share
You
my
get simple ones that are like blank Davis, and you're like, oh, Miles.
I see.
But
Can I share
sometimes they go way off.
Can I share my definition of jazz music?
Yes, please do.
It's
Can you put me in the background?
There was the opposite of foot pussy, which was of course Hancock.
I'll bring him back in, but Yang requested it.
On that one, it was kind of an alley-oop.
Yeah.
That you deserve to get put in the penalty box. So you were saying, Sean.
No, that's the green room. But my definition of jazz is it's a bunch of musicians taking turns letting you know how they think the song goes.
Oh, so it's Meisner.
I guess so, essentially.
I like that. I like that a lot.
All right. I don't know if we have any new comments, which is fine, but let's bring these guys back in. They brought a different unique vibe. I'm going to bring them in and take us out just temporarily.
Absolutely.
And if anyone else wants to join, just
7 down. Third track of Tangerine Dreams Wilderness.
I slept in a little girl's bed last night.
What'd it smell like?
Just, I guess, just a little girl. I don't know.
Is it nauseating?
No, I didn't sleep well.
Do you think she left her dreams in there? What'd you dream about?
I had to pee more than usual.
Did you dream about peeing more than usual? Did you dream about unicorns?
I think I probably dreamt about being where I was. Like, I dreamt about myself sleeping.
Wanting to pee.
And wanting to pee.
And the soiled blankets of an adolescent.
Well, the room did have a little bit of a cat pee smell because it's the cat room.
The cat room is also the adolescent's room?
The adolescent's room is also where the cat box is.
Just a box, not like a room with newspaper everywhere.
No, there's a box.
You ever seen that vibe before? Oh, the dog hangs out in there and shits all over the place.
And that's where the twins sleep.
Dog gets the bottom bunk closer to the floor.
It was fun. It's little kids, hanging out with little kids all day. But there was I noticed there was kind of this feeling of anxiety the whole time. Are you ever around kids and don't feel a little bit anxious?
It's an anxious situation.
It's just anxiety provoking.
Yeah. They're running around. You're wondering what's next. Yeah. They're wondering what's next really hard.
Well, but also there's a dynamic between the parent and the child. Mm-hmm. And sometimes me, as just a non-parent, as just me, Yang Miller, I'll go in there and then I'll see kids getting blamed for something they don't need to be getting blamed for.
Yeah.
And I'm like, actually, I did that.
Have you ever stepped in?
I tried to today.
And a child?
I tried to today, but it didn't work. I was like, Colleen, I probably tracked that mud in. Honestly, I probably did. And she was like, she did not want to hear it. She just wanted to come down on this child. Yeah, you can't really stray during points of discipline, I guess. No, I wasn't trying to interrupt. I mean, he had walked away. Yeah. I don't know. He had walked away. I don't know how to discipline. Yeah.
I changed the title of the show to Who's Got the Map? And this is now a show about directions to places. Is there anything you want to talk about in terms of point A to point B?
Well,
is that fine that I did that?
I guess me and Yang are always a big fan of when you want to get back from where you went, remember everything you passed.
And make the first thing the last.
Give it up for new guest Jared Wilder, everybody.
What?
That's so sweet. I have been here for so many.
What are you eating?
Yeah, what are you eating?
So I just had a couple of Terra Blue chips because after my JetBlue flight, I have been craving them And I was this close to taking another flight just so I could get them. And then I found out, like a normal person, you could just buy them at the local grocery store.
At the bodega, they're available.
That Dega, you know how it is.
Dropping it on the Dega.
How much is JetBlue paying you to talk to 44 viewers?
Yeah. Then they all just laughed after I started talking about my JetBlue fancy. What up, viewers? Here's the thing, though. If you're going to take a flight, you want to hit it up with Terra Blue. Oh, wait. I thought it was going to pop up, and then I realized I'm not sponsored by them at all.
Is it made of yucca? What
made of yucca?
It's absolutely. Here's the thing. I will get one thing right, though. It is yucca.
It's kind of too sweet for me.
You mean like too sweet, like wrestling style, or like too sweet, like actually too sweet?
Kind of like I could use a little more salt or.
Yeah.
He's a savory.
Balance.
He'll drop off sweet seal, but he's a savory.
Yeah. Oh, with that being said, honestly though, it's interesting because I'm actually experiencing that as we're speaking, and I'm just gonna take a little bit of sip of this Modelo Especial.
I didn't mean to yuck your yum, but maybe
Let me tell you, you didn't yuck my yum. You
yuck your yum.
It was yum yum dim sum. Great last segment, fellas. By the way, that
is yeah. I'll only do beef jerky when I'm on a road trip. That's the only time I do that kind of snack.
Yeah. So, what are those things? So, question. With that being said, what are the certain like things or snacks or eats that you only have in specific places? Because you're right. Honestly, Sean, that would be the first one I would say. On a road trip, I'm gonna hit up some beef jerky. And I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of it, but I'm not like walking down to 7-Eleven right now and getting beef jerky. You know what I mean?
Right. I'll only have crawfish in the South. How about that? That's
boom.
I'll only eat Bojangles in the South. Bojangles is now in the Midwest. I won't do it.
Yeah.
I don't want to ruin it.
Where's the closest one to you? Is it DC? I feel like that's maybe the closest.
The closest one to me is within 15 minutes.
Oh.
Let's go!
That's how serious you are.
I'm not going.
Let's fucking go.
I'm not going.
15 minutes if you're flooring it. Where are you talking?
Hilliard, Ohio.
Oh.
Is he telling the truth, Yang?
I'm talking about my North Manor.
How do you get there from where you are?
King of the North.
Oh.
I like White Castle, and I was on my way back from Columbus, and I was like, maybe I should stop at Lancaster and give me some White Castle. My auntie had just made me some dippy eggs with some veggie cutlets. I didn't finish the whole plate. I felt a little bad.
Where'd he go?
I didn't finish the whole plate. I left half the plate.
No, where did your co-guest go?
What?
Where did John go?
John?
Yeah.
What are you guys even talking about? Right
no, yeah, because the John of John and wow, I guess he was never here at all. I guess Sean. I guess that's the secret of sort of time travel is that he was just Yang Solo the whole time.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. You would say it would be Han Solo, but well, he's just Yang Solo right now.
He was my Tyler Durden or whatever.
If somebody showed
up,
and
that's the true meaning of Christmas.
If somebody showed up in my camera, that would truly freak me out because that would truly be scary.
Well, yeah, that's not pity. Christmas miracle you were hoping for.
Well, thanks for being here, guys. How should we close this? We're like 10 minutes away.
What do we got? 50 hours left?
I could use we have 49 hours, and we didn't make any money during this live broadcast. Not that I know of, but
because of the live broadcast.
It could be, but somebody might find this after the fact.
No, they will. And if they do, make sure you understand that how important it is for you to actually contribute to the cause that will wind up eventually right here above me. A secret time travel meeting in Australia and New Zealand. Because for those of you who are flat earthers, I will say this much, is that if you go to the show, you won't come back. That's how good it is.
Fair. Yeah. All right. Excellent. What could we have done differently? Or how do you what do you see yourself what do you see yourself doing in a week or two?
I mean, if you have those 49 hours, I can tell you what I think I should have done differently. Are we talking about me, life, or sorry, Yang? You were saying solo.
Ugidobawa.
Do you want to end on a painting, Yang, or
By the way, honestly, at this point in my life, fellas, I actually only get sweatshirts that make me look like a Jedi. That's if it's the possibility. And then
yeah.
You need some mystery. Yeah, for sure.
That's what it is. I need mystery because I'm all fucking not. I'm not nonchalant, Yang. I'm chalant all the time.
Jared,
Sean, set me up. Say, have you ever painted a painting, Yang?
Yang, have you ever painted a painting?
Oh, paintings? Yeah. I've been dabbling in that.
Let's see one.
Because it's something that I can do by myself. It's not like a team effort. You know what I mean? I can be artistic and do it by myself.
Let's see one.
Here's one.
You were definitely artistic.
Yeah.
This is in time for Christmas.
Ooh, that's really good.
It's called The Angel's Demon. So just DM me if you're interested.
Right. Oh, yeah. Or check out yangmiller.com.
Yangmiller.com.
That's a way to reach you as well, right?
Yeah. Or yeah, I think there's contact info on there.
You know what? I think I know how to share a screen now. Let's go to it real quick because we didn't get to do this earlier.
I want to see the end of your poll, Yang. I want to see who won.
There it is.
About
yangmiller.com. Let's go to about.
Oh, contact. There's contact at the very bottom. It's pretty janky. I'm working on it.
Well, it's
Let's see what contact brings up.
Yeah. Oh, it brought up an external window to your. I think it works.
Email.
Yeah.
Okay.
It brought up an external window, but yeah, there's your paintings. You have stuff currently for sale on here. Are these listings correct? No shame.
Yeah,
right?
This is good to go. This has not been sold. There you go.
And it's
before it got framed.
Make an offer.
Wait, click on it. What happens when you click on it?
Is it a make an offer situation? There it is. The Angel's Demon.
Acrylic and gold leaf on gallery canvas 20 by 20.
Nice.
Well
done.
So it's more like just contact me and then I'll, look you up on social media and see what you can afford.
Yeah. You'll do a LinkedIn search. Jared, is there anything you want to plug website wise or on the internet? I know how to bring it up.
Oh no, honestly, hey, if you want to Google me, no, I don't know. Please don't actually.
No, I want to see this. Yeah.
Then I would expect. No, honestly, I just I'm here for you, Sean. That's the whole point. This is a really big deal, and this could really make a difference in different parts of the world at different times of travel. Or otherwise.
Yeah, I think this was a fun experiment. We all learned some things. There
We
was
always do. We always do, and that's the whole point of it all.
yeah.
At the end of the day, and people don't realize that, you know what? Not everything just happens. You work at it, and then you work at it some more, and you find a way to find a way, and that's what this whole stream is about, and making sure we're going to find a way for you to find a way to get there to New Zealand and Australia. Let's fucking go.
You go to the past, you go to the future, you go back and forth, you pick things from all different chapters, you put it together, and you make a thing that says yes.
Yep.
And
you spell the word yes out of the past, the present, and the future.
Yeah.
And then you go, baby, go. But first you take like a nice 8 to 9 hour nap.
At least in a lazy river with a beer, and then you go forward. So Sean, what were you gonna say?
Oh, Yang, does John have any closing thoughts or statements, or did he leave?
Kiss, kiss, love, love.
Kiss, kiss, love, love.
Oh, great.
I was made for loving you, baby. Kiss, kiss.
There it is.
No, this was fun. I did have something to share, and I forgot what it was. But you know, music.
That's the name of the next hour. I had something to share, and I forgot what it was.
Yeah.
After the bonus show.
Yeah. I'm pretty good with leaving it in 4 minutes or less. But next year there'll be, if we do an anniversary of this, we'll do a bonus show.
That's what it is. You got to do a bonus show after the bonus, and then it continues on. And then
I'll be honest, I really didn't think the bonus show was going to happen. I just put that up there as like a joke. I was ready to not do it, but it was fun to, mess our way through some music and food and travel and directions.
Yeah, I mean that's what life's about.
Yeah,
we did it. I think we did well. Thank you, fellows.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's promise to meet here in a year.
Let's meet here.
Let's meet here in 1 year.
Right.
Before Christmas, we have to make sure we don't have all our shopping done.
Yep.
And we meet and we still have the same amount of stressors.
Check.
And we get together and just, rub heads.
Rub fucking heads, baby. That's
what
it's heads and butts.
We'll all have the injection by then. So we won't have to have screens anymore.
Oh, thank God.
Right? But you
That's
just have a good subscription to the chip.
Yo, so straight up, my doorman was telling me about this, and he's both a doorman and a cab driver, and he knows more about this chip, and he told me that I should get it because I would really benefit from it, and I wasn't sure if that was a really nice compliment.
Sounds like a diss to me.
It feels like a diss, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That's why you should check out youngmiller.com, because he understands the difference between somebody I thought was my friend and somebody dissing me.
No, I think it was a Big Brother challenge. Not a diss.
No, but I got it. No. Oh, by the way, I got it though. It's so far. Here's the problem: is a little bit of the Wi-Fi. Sometimes I get sort of like an electric shock, but outside of that, it's been super good so far.
Itchy? Any itchiness? Do you have to use coconut oil? Or?
A little bit, but not as much as I thought I was going to use.
Okay.
Yeah, it really was. I was like, oh, this is going to be bad. It wasn't. It's just slowly but surely. You rub that nice coconut oil on that.
Scarred over.
Take a bear. You hit back that lazy river, and you're home free, except for them being able to track you with every moment of your life.
As long as you pay your subscription.
You can never get lost.
No, honestly, and by the way, though, I get lost all the time, and people tell me to get lost all the time, so it's kind of or fitting, if it might be.
Well, yeah, we definitely did learn some things, and it was great to catch up. It was, I hope you guys both have a great holiday week.
You too, Sean.
Yeah.
I mean now and in December 2025.
Well, I put that down there as a reminder to us that we want to, we made a promise of ourselves to do it again.
Right, but it's going to be like in a minute when we end the like when we end the stream, it's going to be the next stream from December 25.
Can you put me in the green room?
Oh, please do. Please. I just
temporarily. All right. Well, Jared, it was fun.
It was great. Honestly,
We
always the best.
For those who might be watching, we sometimes do this on Wednesday nights for a legit show. This was a sort of training wheels show.
Yeah, but honestly, once again though, but how do you wind up riding a bike? Training wheels.
Yes. Oh wow! Somebody scanned the QR code just now. This is somehow we're doing it right now after all of this.
Right now,
yeah.
And so in the past and the future.
I'm gonna bring in Yang, and we can.
Please do.
Yeah. We can sign off. This was good.
This was amazing.
For the chat, I was going to say 50 more hours, baby. You don't have to do 50 consecutive hours, but just go live during the next 50 hours. Just do a little boost. I mean, I will contribute all my skills.
Okay. I'll do
let me finish.
Yeah.
I will contribute all my skills to your travel.
Did you say Skittles or skills?
Skibbity.
Oh, nice.
I will. My skibbity toilet.
I'll try to do some more boosts. Definitely. I'll let you guys know if boosts happen.
Yeah, we'll boost it on up. Honestly,
yeah, we'll jump in here. I will jump in and add all my talents to get you to the other side of the globe.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's
I get 10%.
If I need to stop using any of my talents to get you across the globe, you let me know too.
Oh yeah, maybe what this needs is a foil. Maybe somebody should be trying to stop me from.
I need less talents.
Yeah.
All right, turn off that dial.
I liked it when Jared left. It was like weird. I don't know. The dip in the viewership was really very demonstrative.
It's funny. It has felt like whenever we've done these, we've had not a lot of people watching at the beginning, and then all of a sudden, a lot of people will just join in at the very end. So we just should do shorter shows.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. But I think it's a really great idea of it, and it's just one of those where, hey, along the way, it just happens with anything. You know what I mean? Like it's just true. What's going to happen.
All right. I will check in with you guys. Thanks so much. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. All
Lieutenant Dan right now.